Hi, I'm Marci Shimoff.
And I'm Dr. Sue Morter, and we're the co-leaders of your Year of Miracles, where we help thousands of people around the world live in the miracle zone, the place where synchronicities and flow, where you're creating the conditions in your life for miracles to occur. Yay. And today's miracle moment is about what is it you want to do before it's too late?
Yeah, so this topic was inspired by a concert that I went to recently that was with the one and only Paul McCartney. And I've been a big Beatles fan since I was a little kid. And this year I celebrated my Beatles birthday, when I'm 64. So I've been a Beatles fan for a long time, and getting to see Paul on stage was amazing.
Yeah.
And the concert was really special, not just because there was one Beatle on stage, but he was joined by John Lennon. Yeah, I know John Lennon's on the other side, but they did a special tribute, and they had a video of John singing "I've Got a Feeling," and it was played on this big screen on the stage. And then Paul joined in the song to sing with them. And here's a little picture of it so you can see that. And after the song, Paul commented that he'd wished that he'd let John know more about how he felt about him before it was too late. And it got me thinking about how important it is to do those things that we want to do before it's too late. And you can be the greatest legend on earth. You can be Paul McCartney. And still, at the end of the day, each one of us has a limited time on the planet. So what is it for you? What is that? What is it? Is it, telling someone in your life how much you love them? Or maybe it's really finally writing that book that you've thought of writing, or finally making those changes in your life that you know you need to make in order to be happier. There's a book by Bronnie Ware, who was a nurse caring for patients at the end of their lives, and she got to hear their regrets firsthand. And she wrote a book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. And the top one regret that people shared was, I wished I'd had the courage to live a life that was true to myself, not the life that others expected of me.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. And it's such a deep truth for us because we come here to express ourselves in our fullness. And if we stop doing that somewhere along the way, and we start making it a priority to fit in or to be approved of or to belong or to be loved, what happens is we start suppressing our true depth of being, our true reason for coming to this planet in the first place. And there's really no greater crime than that. And so as we begin to realize, wow, I'm actually supposed to be doing what I want to be doing, life begins to change in an amazing way. I will never forget when I was first told that it's actually not only your birthright, it's what you're supposed to be doing. Now it had my attention because I was such a pleaser and a do-gooder. And like, if it was my job, I was going to do it. So as soon as I learned that, oh, I'm supposed to be living out loud and living my full true self, things began to change pretty dramatically. I began speaking into things that I was tolerating before, and began speaking into circumstances, relationships, and agreements that I had made that just weren't expressing the truth of how I felt. And so one by one, little by little, those things began to rearrange. And so we want to share something with you today about how to know. How do I know? Maybe there is something that I want to do before it's too late, and I don't even know what it is, but I don't want to regret it later. So if you start breathing low in your belly, you're starting to tap into your wisdom centers. They are down in the body. They're not up here in our heads. It's up here in our heads where we want to fit in, do the right thing, be loved, and be approved of. And it's down here in our hearts, and even lower than our hearts, down in our bellies, where this true information is stored. That is the essential you. The one who came, the one who wants to have a life, the one who is here, to express soulfully into the world. And keep in mind, when we tap this and we start to allow it to surface, we actually are bringing our original medicine to the tribe, to the world, to the circumstances that we are in. We're bringing our take on what love looks like, on what the loving life expression sounds like and walks like and talks like. So breathe slow in your belly, low in your belly. slow in your belly and low in your belly, and stretch open in your solar plexus area and allow this energy to rise up into your heart. And when you do this on a regular basis, some stuff starts to come with it. Some energetic vibrations and impressions and intuitions, they start to rise. And the next thing you know, they're starting to infiltrate into your actions and your words, and listen closely to what starts to come out of your mouth. When you say things like, I always wanted to, or I wonder what it would be like if, or if you even now are allowing these energies to come up and out, that you're even hearing these things, you're going to start to find yourself saying these things automatically. They will reveal. They're meant to reveal. And listen closely, because the soul speaks in whispers and little voices behind the scenes and little nuances and in between moments. And when we start to dial into those, the next thing you know, we are truly living out loud into this soulful expression that we are meant to be having. So slow the breath and lower the breath and bring it on, my friends.
Yeah.
We're here to do that.
And what we really invite you to do this and to share with each other, share in the comments. What's it saying? What is that one thing that you're going to do now before it's too late? And so we can all be together there cheering you on to go do it.
Absolutely.
So we're going to leave you today with a quote by Paul McCartney and John Lennon. For tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. So may we all follow the sun and our own truths.
Yes, follow your sun. We send you so much love today.